Good morning and welcome to the Weather Now. Time now 11:03 and updating you on the forecast. What we're watching, we're all seeing the cloud cover, but watching here in the Weather Center, a couple of showers here moving off to the north along the coastline. So good morning, a few minutes past the top of the 11 o'clock hour. If you've never watched one of these before, it's just a digital weather forecast. That way you can always get the latest look, what's going on, what we think is going to happen online. WTOC News app, weather app, Roku device, Amazon Fire, so not technically online in some facets, but outside of your traditional TV time. And during this weather opportunity, kind of a discussion, more or less, you can converse right here with the meteorologist in the WTOC Weather Center on Facebook, WTOC TV. I'm going to be using my phone throughout to answer your questions as they come in. Also on Twitter at WTOC 11. And you know, today's a good example of why this is really cool, because we can talk about where it's raining, where we think it's going to be raining, and you can ask about your specific community. And while we may miss a few, we can at least give you a pretty decent idea as to what's going to be going on in your neck of the woods throughout the rest of the day. And it looks like we already have some viewers. Good morning, Norma, Teresa, Braddock. Thank you for watching. Robert says good morning from Rockledge, Georgia. Good morning to you as well. And Sharon and Guyton, thank you for watching. You are dry right now up in Effingham County. The area that's seeing the rain is and has been the same general area for a few hours now. It's actually St. Simon's Island on the north end of the island up towards Sapelo, going north here, and now some steadier rain clipping the island, the Atlantic side, the Marsh side, the intercoastal, a little bit drier. Brunswick, you're dry now, up 99, 95 as well. Darien, Belleville, Point, this area saw a little bit of rain earlier this morning, but right now you're dry. But some steadier rain working its way along the immediate islands, the beaches, enough to certainly wet the streets, cause a few puddles to form, but overall, not much to write home about. We could use a little bit of rain. Now, I want to turn radar off the more sensitive mode because we're also having a lot of moisture stream overhead. And I'm going to talk to my digital producer now, Clint. If you could pull up a Skycam, just whatever's in channel 2, and that's going to be the WTOC RPI Roofing downtown Skycam looking north and up the Savannah River. So look at the cloud cover in that visual image. And now back to Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar. This rain isn't necessarily reaching the ground. This is moisture that's up above our heads. That cloud cover you just took a look at on Skycam. So keep in mind it's raining above our heads, but because it's kind of cool and dry here at the surface, some of that is evaporating before it hits the ground. So it's going to be cloudy today. Everyone's going to have that gloomy sort of feel about the weather today, at least most folks, but there's not actually going to be that much rain in the forecast. In fact, we're going to see these coastal showers for the next few hours, and then moisture should begin to pull away from the coastline. Before I get to a forecast model, what radar may look like through the rest of today, I want to address a few more comments coming in. Let's see. Jamie says, hello from Splash in the Borough Water Park and Aquatic Center. We are wondering, I'm trying to see more. For some reason, it's not letting me, sorry there, Jamie Riggs, it's not letting me expand your comments. I can only see part of it. Wondering about trick-or-treating. If you're wondering about Halloween, we are going to be watching a storm system that week, but the 10-day forecast, I can actually show you that coming up in just a few minutes, and we'll go kind of diving into the to the forecast. Right now, it looks pleasantly cool, pretty normal. I think coolest Monday, Tuesday next week, starting to warm up Wednesday, and then any sort of nastier weather, just in the sense of rain, and though we do need some, may hold off until late next week. So I'm going to get into that in more detail in just a moment, and maybe there we go. Trick or treat at Mill Creek on Friday evening. Okay, Friday evening, the weather is going to be much drier. So rain chances late Thursday, Friday. There may still be some lingering shower activity during the early evening, the time that the kiddos are probably out. But then Friday night, Saturday, we're going to dry out. So it actually is, considering you're probably out 4, 5, 6 o'clock, that kind of evening time frame, you could encounter some rain. I don't think it's going to be a deluge, but we will have rain around the area. It could be kind of a steady light to moderate rain, kind of chilly, breezy out as well. It'll be feeling like Halloween, looking like it, kind of adding to the festivity, but you may have a little bit of the wet stuff to contend with. I'll get to that extended forecast in just a moment. Good morning, Linda. Hey there, Joshua, Pamela, Jan. Terry wants to know, how is Wilmington Island? The weather on the 27th is Saturday. It'll be cool, it'll be breezy, and we're beginning to dry out. I think still some cloud cover, still a couple showers, but not too shabby. And Tony, waving back at you, thank you for watching. All right, today's forecast, hour by hour, 11 a.m. We are mostly dry, a couple isolated coastal showers. Going forward through the day, notice how this moisture that we were just looking at on radar stays to our south, and this isn't going to be reaching the ground necessarily. This particular indication that the forecast model is spitting out, the really, really light greens. And notice how by 3-4, a couple breaks in the clouds, we may see a few peaks of sun. Temperatures should climb back up into the 70s this afternoon. Still cool feeling, though, with a cloud cover and a light breeze. But by 4 p.m., moisture beginning to pull away from the coastline, and we are drying out. And we're going to keep the cloud cover, but notice what's going on up here. By midnight, Augusta, I-20 to Atlanta, Macon, up into Columbia. This area is really beginning to clear out, and that clearing line will march off to the south and to the east. So not only is moisture pulling away this afternoon, what few coastal showers we have, tonight we will clear out. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to some pretty gorgeous weather. In fact, temperatures pretty chilly, upper 40s, lower 50s, and we're going to be mostly sunny. All right, let's see what folks are saying. Let's see. Terry, you're welcome. Joshua says, good morning from Georgia. Good morning to you as well. Bella waving back at you. Bella says, no, we need cool. It is going to be cool. Hopefully I didn't say something wrong. I might have misspoke, but it is going to be cool. Here's your 7-day forecast. It is going to be a cool stretch of weather. I mean, for those that want fall weather, there's no room to complain anymore. This is really nice fall weather. In fact, below average in some cases. 76 this afternoon. You know, we may be a little bit cooler than that, just depending on how thick the cloud cover remains through the rest of the day. I think we are back up into the upper 70s, maybe near 80 in some areas tomorrow, but humidity will be relatively low. We'll have a breeze, we'll have sunshine. It's going to be a gorgeous day. And then Thursday, we're going to transition from sunny to cloudy through the day, and then rain chances increase later in the day, Thursday into Thursday night. Now, a lot of questions about the GSU game. It's kind of questionable as far as will it rain at all, but it looks like the real wave of moisture is going to move in after. We're talking really, really late Thursday night and early Friday morning. Rain chances linger off and on through the day Friday with clouds, cool temperatures, and kind of a breezy to windy day. And then we're going to transition not to wetter weather, but back to drier weather Saturday, Sunday into Monday. And a reminder, I'm in Richmond Hill, Way Station Coffee Co. Also Sweet Whimsy. Cake Pop's going to be there raising money and having a good time for my Susan G. Komen Big Wig campaign. Last stop on the Cutter Does Komen Storm Chaser Tour. You can find a list of the events, more details, WTOC.com/Cutter Does Komen. If you have any questions, you can go over to my Facebook page as well, WTOC Cutter Martin. Ask them, and I would love to see you on out there. All right, let's see. Dan says, can you fit meow on this segment? Well, I just said it. Hopefully that's good enough there, Dan. Brenda, good morning. Joshua says, cool here in Georgia. It certainly is. Bella says, under 65 is great. You know, we can't be too picky, though. Average high temperature still well into the 70s, so we're decent. We're better for sure than we were. Let's see. Annette, is Bailey going to get any today? We do have a few showers around. If you're asking, I'm not sure if you're asking about a specific community there, Annette, but we do have very isolated showers today. Most of us remain dry, but a couple of coastal showers out there. Kathy, glad you like the forecast. And again, and we can actually walk through, as I go to the weather headlines, and actually I'm going to go back to the 3-day forecast and break down this transition of weather that I'm expecting here over the next few days. So today, a lot of cloud cover, looks gloomy, but not much actual rain. Tomorrow, we ditch the cloud cover. Wednesday's going to be gorgeous. No rain, more sunshine. It's going to be really, really nice. A perfect Wednesday for an outdoor lunch. And then Thursday, notice how it says late day showers. We begin decently 11 o'clock Thursday morning. It is not too bad. And as we go into lunchtime, noon, 1 o'clock, there's cloud cover building in from west to east. And by 3, 4, 5, 6 even, maybe you're heading out to Bullitt County, GSU game. It's cloudy like it is right now. So it's going to be looking a lot like it is right now, though a little bit cooler. possibly by later in the day Thursday, maybe a little breezier. Cloud cover really thickens up through the evening, but here we are at midnight. There's rain to our north, rain to our west, and rain to our south, and this is building in, but still most of the area is drier, even at midnight Thursday, and then shortly after that time, we'll see the rain chances increase markedly going into Friday morning, and we'll see wetter weather stick around off and on through the day Friday. Let's see. Brianna, thank you for watching. Oh, Annette says Baxley. Baxley, I think you're dry today. You're really cloudy, but I think you're mostly dry. I wouldn't necessarily count on rain today, but you can count on rain Thursday night into Friday. That's going to be your next greatest chance of rain. Sorry for I know the type in here, and sometimes I miss the comments, but glad we got that in there. So Baxley, mostly dry today, even though you're cloudy, and then wetter Thursday night, even more so Friday. And on that note, I want to let you know, you can get a look at the extended forecast in the WTOC weather app. I'm going to scroll down here. Of course, video updates up top. This is the second one of the day, and this one is detailing today's hour-by-hour forecast. And as we scroll down, here is your 10-day forecast. Again, doesn't say fall any stronger than that. Right now, your Halloween forecast, you can see that October 31st, next Wednesday, mostly sunny, 71, 55, light easterly breeze. But notice how we're up to 77 Thursday. Also notice how on November 1st, the cloud cover increases. I think we will have our next storm system after Halloween late next week into the following weekend. And Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley's in the Weather Center. He's going to be breaking down the forecast, taking a live look at radar, analyzing some of the data coming in, and he will have the latest check of the First Alert forecast coming up on the news at noon, which you can also watch in the WTOC weather app.